You are about to practice beginner's yoga flow with a focus on Hatha yoga. Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga. I'm Lesley Fightmaster, and this is day 9 of our Yoga for Beginners 30-day challenge. Today we'll focus on a variation of Hatha yoga sun salutations. As always, if you need a break, push the pause button and take a break. We'll be focusing on low lunges and high lunges, and we're adding a couple of new postures. So do what feels best in your body. I am offering lots of modifications, so take the ones that work best for you.
And the lucky winner of a free Jade yoga mat today is Novella Childress from Kansas City, Missouri. Or, like my grandmother used to say, Missouri, because that's where she grew up. Congratulations to you, and if you would like to win a free mat, go to fightmasteryoga.com/free mat, and you can enter, because I still have more to give away every single day. Now, in order to win, you have to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. Because when you hit the like button, you show me some love. See how I did that? Because Missouri is the show me state.
We'll begin sitting nice and tall. Ground down through your sitting bones and lengthen up through your spine to the crown of the head. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. May our practice today keep you centered, grounded, and connected to yourself. Releasing the hands. Make your way forward onto the hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin, lift your tailbone up. Exhale, tuck your tail around your back, pull the belly in, chin toward chest. And again, big inhale through the nose, draw the chest forward, lifting chin and tailbone. Exhale to round your back. And inhale, coming forward, draw your shoulder blades gently toward the waist. And exhale as you round your back, press away from the floor, pulling ribs and belly in. And then come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands about a handprint forward, spread your fingers nice and wide, turn inner elbows forward, tuck toes, stretch back, down dog. Keep your knees bent for this one, keeping the hips high, and then just slowly start to bicycle your legs. So bending one, straightening the other, moving at the pace that feels right to you. Make sure your arms are shoulders distance and your feet are hips width apart. Keep the arms and ears in line. Now bend both knees, stretch way back, pulling ribs and belly in, and then start to straighten the legs any amount. Remember, it doesn't matter if they straighten all the way. Looking forward, walk the feet to the hands. As you inhale, bring hands to shins, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, fold, bend the knees as needed. Press through the feet and rise up on your inhale. And exhale, bring hands to the heart. Standing in Tadasana, feet hips width apart or big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Reach the arms up on your inhale, ribs and belly in. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward over your legs. Inhale, look up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms. Step your right foot way back and take your right knee down onto the mat and pat up that knee if it needs padding. Reach the arms up, pull the ribs and belly in, pull the left hip back as you sink forward any amount. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. And step your left foot back into plank pose. Knees can be up or down. Shift forward with the shoulders, lower all the way to your belly. Bring your hands by your low ribs, press all 10 toenails down and peel the chest up. Inhale, cobra. Lower, exhale, tuck your toes under, keeping the knees down or up, press up, and then back into down dog. As you inhale, lift your right leg from the inner thigh and then opening up the hip and then square it off again. Looking forward, step it as far forward as you can. If it doesn't make it, pick it up and put it by the hand. Take the left knee down and rise up, taking the arms up. Remember to pull your ribs and belly in and up here, knee over ankle. Then exhale the hands down. Now step your back foot all the way to the front of the mat, as many steps as it takes. Then inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. Press firmly through the feet. Rise up with a long spine as you inhale. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, bring hands to heart. I'm going to do that again, starting with the other leg. So back to Tadasana. At the front of the mat, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up, looking up as long as it's okay on your neck. Exhale, hinging from your hips and fold over the legs. Inhale, look up again, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot back, and then take the left knee down. Right knee is over ankle. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Remember, pull the ribs and belly in. Stretching up through arrow straight arms, palms face each other. Exhale, take the hands down and step that foot back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Again, knees can be up or down here. Shifting forward, slowly lower all the way down in one piece. And hands by low ribs, peel the chest up as you inhale. And then lower down, tuck your toes. Again, knees can be up or down as you press up to plank. And then lift your hips into downward facing dog. On your inhale, we'll float the left leg back and up with level hips. You can open it for a moment, but then keep the hips level again. Exhale, stepping it forward, up by the hand. Remember, if it doesn't make it there, pick it up and put it right by the hand. Inhale, reach up. You want to make sure the left knee is over the ankle. Pull your ribs and belly in, pulling left hip back. Stretch up through the arms. Exhale, take the hands down. Now step your back foot all the way to the front of the mat. And then take an inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, fold over the legs, still bending the knees as much as you need to. Press through the feet and rise up as you inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Start feeling the energy move a little bit. Stand up nice and tall again at the front of the mat. Inhale, sit back like you're going to sit in a chair. Tailbone down, weight in the heels. Then exhale, belly to thighs, and now forward fold, straightening the legs as much as they will. Inhale, lengthen, look up. As you exhale, step the right foot back. This time, option to keep the knee down or up. Rise up, inhale. If it's too much to keep the knee off the floor, keep it down, but make sure the left knee is over the ankle either way. Pull your ribs and belly in. Exhale the hands to the mat to plank pose. Again, knees can be up or down here as well, your choice. Hug the elbows in as you lower, either halfway and hover or all the way to the mat. Inhale for little cobra or maybe upward dog. If you're taking up dog, thighs and knees come off the floor, but only if it's okay with your back. Then tuck the toes and make your way again to downward facing dog, stretching back. As you inhale, we'll float the left leg back and up. As you exhale, step it all the way up by the left hand. So again, your right knee can come down again, or you can keep it off the floor. And inhale into a high lunge or stick with the low lunge. If you're wobbly here, try walking your left foot to the left. Give yourself more space between the feet. Pull the ribs and belly in. Exhale, bring hands to the mat. Now step the back foot all the way to the front. As you inhale, lengthen, look up. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Then we'll inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, chair pose, reaching up like you're sitting in a chair. Weight is in the heels, belly in again. Exhale to Tadasana, to mountain pose again. I'm going to do that one more time, starting with the other leg. So inhale again, bend the knees, drop the hips, weight into the heels like you're sitting back. Then exhale, belly to thighs, and straighten the legs as much as they will, crown of the head reaching down. Inhale, lengthen and look up. As you exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot way back so right knee is above the ankle. Remember, left knee can be up or down. Inhale, come on up with your arms, making sure right knee is over the ankle. Draw the front ribs down, lift up through the back ribs, and stretch up through the arms. tilting the pelvis forward gently, making sure that we don't overarch the lower back here. Exhale, bring hands back to the mat. Come to plank, top of a push-up. Knees up or down as you shift forward. Hug your elbows in and lower all the way down to the mat. Or you can even practice hovering with knees up or down. Inhale, little cobra, or into up dog, thighs and knees off the floor. If that's okay with your back only, keep your belly pulled in. Then exhale, tuck the toes, stretch all the way back again into downward dog. As you inhale, we'll float the left leg back and up. As you exhale, step it all the way by the left hand. Remember, pick it up and put it there as needed. Right knee can come down or stay up. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Make sure the left knee is over your ankle. Lengthen through your lower back. So you're lifting hip points toward the lower ribs, tilting the pelvis forward just a little, then pulling the left hip back. Stretch up through all four sides of the waist, through the arms. Get really long here. Take one more breath. And then exhale, bring your hands back down. Step your back foot all the way to the front. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips, reach up through the arms, sink back, weight into the heels, pull in through the belly, lengthen your tailbone. Now take arms to shoulder height, left arm back, right arm forward, but look down at your knees and make sure your knees are in line so your hips are level. Inhale, back to center, and then belly to thighs and fold. Inhale, bend the knees again, drop the hips, come back to chair pose. And then we'll take the arms out to shoulder height, left arm forward, right arm back, but check out your knees. If your left knee is ahead of the right, pull your left hip back so they're level and the hips are level. Take a breath, then back to center, keep the knees bent, and now belly to thighs and fold. Good work. Take your feet hips width apart and grab your elbows. Just gently hang, knees bent or straight, perhaps rock your torso side to side. And then inhale, look up, hands to shins or fingertips down. Step your left foot back and then your right foot to plank pose. Keep your belly lifted. Knees can come down at any time for more support. If they're up, lift them toward the ceiling. Crown of the head's moving forward. Reach back through your heels. And now let's take the knees down. Take your hips off to one side and then sweep your legs in front of you. Carefully lower yourself onto your back. Use your hands for support and then hug your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side or not. Now we'll bend the knees. Now working the knees in toward the armpits. You can hold anywhere on the legs, or if you can reach the little toe sides of the feet, you can grab those. Rocking again gently side to side. This one's called Happy Baby. Just rocking like a little happy baby here. Lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor to stretch out your back. It's also a nice hip stretch. Take another long breath. And then slowly release, feet to the floor. Take your feet as wide as your mat. And then drop your knees over to your left and look over the right shoulder for a twist. If you want a deeper twist, you can place your left heel on just above the right knee. And if that's too much, then don't do that. Always listen to your body and do what is best for you on this particular day in this particular moment. That's yoga. Come back to center. Keep the feet wide. And then drop your knees over to the right, looking left. And stay with that, or pick up the right foot and rest it above the left knee. Try and turn the belly up toward the ceiling as you're twisting here. And keep your breath nice and steady. Take another round of breath. And then head back to center and knees back to center. Draw the knees in toward the chest. Keeping the tailbone lengthening toward the floor, and then take your feet to the floor. And we'll make our way to our final resting pose, Shavasana. So as always, you can keep your knees bent if you wish, especially if you have any discomfort in the low back. Otherwise, extend the legs, feet flop open, arms by your sides, palms up, close your eyes. Our quote today comes from Jimi Hendrix. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. And now just rest for a few moments. I will be back with you shortly. Now begin to take deeper breaths. Make some movements in your hands and feet. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead, stretch to the legs. And then bend your knees and roll yourself to your right. And take a moment to thank yourself for showing up on your mat today, taking your practice and taking care of yourself. Slowly come up to seated, crossing at your shins. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your forehead to remind you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to heart center, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communication, sending positive energy and a thought for peace to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Very good work today. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. I will see you tomorrow. And if you're still here at the very end of our video, our little secret word today is amazing. So if you heard the secret word amazing, leave it in the comments below. Bye.